the man who walked with God. In the ancient days before the flood, when the world was still young, the earth began to grow darker. It's not just in the skies, but in the hearts of men. Wickedness crept through cities and families. People lived long lives, yet many used those years to chase after violence, greed, and idols. But amid the rising shadow, there lived a man named Enoch. He's different from all others. Enoch was born in the 7th generation from Adam, the great-grandson of Seth. He was a husband, a father, a teacher, but most of all, he was a friend of God. While others pursued their own ways, Enoch chose another path. Day after day, year after year, Enoch walked with God not just in prayer, but in his thoughts, his actions, and his heart. He did not seek riches or fame. Instead, he longed for the presence of the Almighty. He taught his children to obey the Lord. He warned his neighbors to turn from evil. And when no one would listen, he still walked on, alone if he had to, because he was not truly alone. God was with him. The voice of a prophet, Enoch, wasn't silent. According to the ancient writings, he prophesied, "See, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone, and to convict all of them of the ungodly acts they have committed." Even then, God was revealing to Enoch the future, how justice would come, how holiness would triumph. Though his generation ignored him, Enoch remained faithful. He did not need a crowd. He only needed God's voice. And he was no more. Enoch lived 365 years, not as long as the other patriarchs, but with a life far more full. One day he went on a walk like any other. But this walk did not end as usual. He did not return home. His children searched. His neighbors wondered. Days passed, but there was no sign of his body, no grave to weep upon, because God took him. Yes, the Lord spared Enoch from death. He simply took him to heaven, body and soul. He was translated, transformed, caught up into glory. The man who walked so closely with God was invited into his presence forever, legacy that walks on. Thousands of years later, the name Enoch still speaks. The book of Hebrews tells us, "By faith Enoch was taken from this life, so that he did not experience death. For before he was taken, he was commended as one who pleased God." In a world that forgot God, Enoch remembered. In an age that chased idols, he clung to the invisible. He left no empire, no monuments, but he left something greater. An example, a reminder that even in darkness, we can walk with God. You don't need to be famous or powerful to please God. You just need to walk with him daily in faith, in obedience, and in love. Even if no one sees it, God sees. And one day he will reward it.